All right. So how have you been?
Yeah, I'm doing well, and I'm just fine. How about you?
I'm doing well too. So just had a throat infection some time back, but it's better now.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so which city are you from? If I'm not able to recall. So where are you from?
Yeah, basically, I'm speaking to you for first time.
Oh, is it?
So
Then maybe I've seen you on YouTube or somewhere, or maybe you resemble somebody because I thought I have spoken to you, but maybe I've spoken with
basically,
somebody
maybe you
else.
must have seen my videos, actually,
Could
because I'm
be.
running a YouTube channel. So, but I'm
Okay.
talking to you for first time, as I remember.
Hey then, if that's the case, then I'm Arpita Amar and I'm your speaker partner for tonight. And please tell me something about yourself.
Okay, so my name is Ashutosh Dwivedi, as you know, and I'm
Mhm.
connecting to you from Kanpur city of Uttar Pradesh. About my
Okay,
education part, I have pursued my degree, that is BCom Honors Accounting from Banaras Hindu University. And now I'm pursuing
okay,
my master's, that is Masters of Arts in English Literature. Along with that,
okay,
as I already said, that I'm running a YouTube channel, which is based on spoken English conversations. That's all about me.
okay.
Thank you.
All right. So, do you also have, are you also into some other profession other than the YouTube channel?
Other than YouTube, of course, I do help others to speak better English. At the same point of
Okay.
time, I'm learning from you professionals and I'm helping others to speak better English as well.
Which is a very good thing. So the more I think this is one of the best way of remembering things. If you read something, share it with others because when you teach others, you remember it much better. Do you also feel the same?
Exactly.
Right?
Yes.
Okay, so tell
So what
me,
about your,
when did
just,
you?
what do you do basically?
I am a soft skills and communication trainer. Right now, I'm freelancing. Before this, I was working with a reputed university in Rajasthan as a soft skills communication and finishing skills trainer. Also, I worked in the areas of personality development.
Oh, that's great. So mainly you are doing for the soft skills, right? And communication.
Soft skills, communication, also personality development. Because when we talk about finishing skills, it's a European concept basically, which is now a part of most of the curriculums around the world. But it talks about not just your
Mhm.
communication or not just your soft skills, but also how you should dress up, how you should talk to people, how you eat, fine dining, and stuff. So it's like a complete package.
Oh, that's great.
Yes.
Okay. That's
So,
really nice to hear
yeah.
that.
So this concept was basically the 18th, 19th century European concepts when it was specifically made for girls, but now the horizons have widened and even guys learn finishing skills because, at the end of the day, the more presentable you are, the better communicator you are, the more chances of success you have. So, yes.
Exactly. And where are
Yeah.
you based in?
Now I am in Jhansi, which is another city of Uttar Pradesh, close to Kanpur. But
Mhm.
earlier I was in Bhopal, and I've been around India. I've lived in so many different cities that I can say I am pan India. I've lived in, see, let me tell you, I've lived in Bhopal, I've lived in Jaipur, I've lived in
Job.
Hyderabad, I've lived in Lucknow, I've lived in Mumbai, I've lived in Pune for a while, and I've lived in Ahmedabad as well. So I've lived in a lot of
Oh my
cities.
goodness. So, due to your father's job, is it?
No, because of my own jobs.
Oh, okay. I thought because it happens with the most of the people, like when if their father is just in a government job, so he
Yes,
will get the transfers and they will go to a lot of cities. But for
no.
you, oh my goodness. Okay.
Yeah, that's because of my own jobs and the kind of professions that I've been into. So I have
Mhm.
covered almost all of India. That's at least that's what I feel because I've lived in different states to say. So I've lived in Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, Hyderabad is Telangana. Yes. Mumbai is Maharashtra,
And
Lucknow is
which is
UP.
your just like that native state,
It's Madhya
the
Pradesh,
home state?
Bhopal, Madhya
Oh,
Pradesh.
it's MP. Okay,
Yes.
that's nice.
Okay, so now you tell me, what are your hobbies?
About my hobbies, actually, I like singing,
Okay.
photography, and interacting with people and playing cricket. So this
Okay.
kind of things I
So,
like.
like, did you learn photography professionally, or are you an amateur?
No, not really. I haven't learned anything like professionally. I'm just doing for the sake of hobby. So actually,
Okay.
I used to watch a lot of
Sorry.
videos on YouTube that how to take photos, and I used to go out in my village and I used to take some natural photos, and I used to enjoy that. Nowadays, I don't have that much time to do the same things which I used to do.
Okay.
So not professionally, but yes, it was my
Yeah, because
hobby.
I am a photography enthusiast as well. I love photography as well, but I haven't learned professionally either. But I think sometimes you just have a knack for something naturally, and
Yeah.
that could be one of the reasons. So, which camera are
Nowadays
you
we have the
using?
great opportunities actually to watch videos on YouTube, and you can learn a lot from them also.
Hello,
So
your video is
even though
stuck.
if you're not learning professionally, you can learn a lot from them also. Hello, can you hear
Yes,
me?
I can hear you now. I can hear you now.
Yeah, now it's
Yes,
fine. So yes, I was just saying that nowadays, even though if you're not learning professionally, you can learn a lot from YouTube videos,
which is
and
true.
you can implement those things into your hobbies also.
You know, I learned stitching from YouTube. Like, I could, now I can make proper apparel, proper clothes, a salwar suit, and things like that. And I learned it all from YouTube. And people don't believe me when I say that I learned it from YouTube. But if
Yeah,
you really want to learn something, yes, you have ample opportunity to learn it, because there are
yeah,
so much of
exactly.
good content available for free.
Yes, right. But it demands
Okay.
a lot of self-discipline. A lot of people, they don't have
Yeah.
the self-discipline, so that's why they are not able
Yeah.
to learn it. And they need a just the person who can tell them how to do that. And of course, that's different when we are learning one-on-one, or just if we are getting classes personally. That's totally different from watching YouTube videos.
Yeah.
And but of
So,
course, if you
like
have the
I said,
mindset.
yes, like I said, if you really want to learn, then you can. But if you're not willing to, then it's no good. So that
Yes.
willingness to learn needs to come from within. Okay, I have a
Yes.
question for you. So you said you like to teach others also whatever you learn. So at what age did you realize that you have, something for teaching, some inclination towards teaching and helping others?
To be honest, I will tell you, when I was a student of school, I was
Mm-hmm.
thinking that this is the one of the toughest job. Actually, I was
Okay.
thinking that I would love to be everything except a teacher. Okay. But
Okay.
after I was a student of commerce, and I was pursuing actually, my bachelor's. At that point of time,
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to see myself as a chartered accountant. Okay. But
Mm-hmm.
what happened in COVID-19, I got a lot of leisure time, and I started working on communication a lot. So same point of
Okay.
time, what I thought, if I will do practice and talk with the people, and after that, if I will leave that practice, I will just, be back to square one. Okay. So that's
Mm-hmm.
why I thought at the same point of time, why I can't help others. If I'm learning something, and the same point of time, if I will help others, it will boost
Mm-hmm.
my confidence, and I will be always connected to this language. Because always you can't take classes from the professionals, and you can't take courses, right? But the same
Right.
point of time, if I will start helping others, it will help me to improve my communication skills as well. So in COVID-19, I came up with this idea to help others, and the few like students, they requested me that, sir, please, can you give me the classes? And I said, of course, why not? So that's how I became a trainer or teacher, whatever you can say. And I found that it is really amazing, because I'm learning and helping others, so I am able to maintain my skills.
Oh, that's great. Okay, so there's a little bit of correction here. So you say
Mhm.
leisure, okay? Not
Uh-huh.
leisure. So it's a leisure time, which means the free time that you
Leisure.
have got. Leisure, this sure sound.
Leisure.
Okay, let me tell you how is this pronounced, okay? So try to make a pout and blow air, sh, sh.
Z,
If you smile,
z.
it will be a s. If you try and make a pout, it will be a sh. Okay, sh. So your tongue has to lightly touch your upper palate. Leisure. Try. So this word is a combination of the z and the sh sound. So it's a sh. Okay, leisure.
Z.
Yeah.
Lesser. Lesser.
Okay. No. So lesser is come. Leisure is free time that you have. Okay. So let. Oh, all right. That's not a problem. It will come with practice. But when you say, you need to remember that you try to join z and the sh sound. So sh. All right. So how you say sir? If you have to say sir, you smile and okay. If you have to say sh, you try and make a pout, clench your teeth, and shh, blow air. And it's somewhere in between these two sounds. Okay. So if you try to say z and sh together, this would be sh, sh. Look at my mouth.
Okay.
So if you will say z, it won't come. You have to try and make a pout. Sh, sure, leisure. Okay.
Okay. I'll do practice after this session and on just Google.
Sure, definitely. Because in English, sounds are very important, very, very important.
Yes.
I'll tell you a funny story related to this if you would want to listen. Like this
Yes,
is a
of
real
course.
incident. So what happened once I was teaching in a university, and another friend of mine, who was a very, very good friend of mine, was in duty with another teacher. Okay. So she told me this story. So there were two invigilators in the examination hall. She was one of those. And the other teacher was, I do not know, for some reason, she was just not very happy about her duty and she was complaining. And at the same time, another girl, a student, entered. She was late by 5 minutes or so for the examination. So this lady, she started to scold her. And then she said, so the student said, I'm sorry, ma'am, I'm really sorry. I couldn't find the examination hall. And she was like, okay, just take your take your seat. So she started walking. The student started walking. And this lady shouted again, I said, take your seat. And the girl stopped and said, ma'am, but I'm going to take my seat. And then my friend who was standing beside realized that the teacher was holding a sheet in her paper and probably she was asking her to take the answer sheet. But there was a pronunciation error of sh and sir. So, sheet is a word and seat is also a word. But if your sounds are not clear, there could be a major confusion. And then she took the sheet and told the student, take your sheet and go to your seat. And then she went. So that is how important sounds are in this language. In fact, in any language for that matter, right?
Yeah,
This
of
is
course.
something. Yes. So, but I think it's not any rocket science. If you practice a bit, you definitely will be able to say that.
Yes.
So,
Yeah, actually, what I feel like I do commit mistakes with that S and SS sound. Whatever you said, told the story, it goes the same with me. Sometimes I am just, if anybody is just saying to me to pronounce after them, maybe I can do that. But when I'll speak in a flow, I'll commit the same mistake. So
you know how this could be corrected? When you're alone, what you can do is, I don't know if you talk to yourself, but while doing your own work, you can say shissa, 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 and then it will come to your tongue naturally because tongue is another muscle and there's something called a muscle memory, right? So
yes.
if you practice enough, your tongue will remember how it needs to roll itself. And this really works. I've seen this work for my students.
Oh, that's great. So
there
what
was
I'll have to do?
Just practice it. So learn how to practice it correctly once, and then whenever you are free, just keep making those sounds. So sh and sa are another very common errors. So I often tell my students to say sh. So whenever you're chopping something, sh, sh, whatever you are doing, just keep practicing these sounds for at least 1 or 2 days, and by the third day, your tongue will remember it automatically. Okay.
Okay.
Similarly,
That's
for
great.
you have to say sh, j. Okay. So whenever you are free, say sh, j, 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 maybe like a beat, and your tongue will remember it after a while.
Okay.
Okay. All
Yes.
right. So, would you want to say it in front of me once? Do you want to try?
Like Izza or like
Okay.
what else?
Say sir.
Sha.
Sir.
Sa.
Okay. Sh.
Sha.
Very
Sha.
nice. Very nice. Z. Z.
Za.
J.
Z.
J. Okay. So
J. Leisure.
close. Leisure.
Leisure.
Okay.
Leisure.
Closer. A little more practice and it will come. Okay. But Sir, Sha are on point. Z is also on point. Now, when Z and Sh have to be mixed to say J, that needs to be a practice a little bit. Okay. So it's almost time. Anything that you would want to ask before the session ends?
No, actually, if you want, you can give me the general feedback or what should I do further to become better.
Okay, I think sounds is the only thing that you need to really work on. Otherwise, grammar part is good, it's spot on. So a little bit more practice with the sounds will, be a major leap in your communication skills. Otherwise, good. And another good thing is that you're good at receiving feedbacks. So that's another good quality. All right. So anything you would want to tell me? Anything interesting? Anything that you like?
So yes, actually, I do like interacting with the multiple tutors, and I am enjoying because this is my hobby. This also became my hobby after the COVID-19, interacting with multiple people, and that's really, really amazing. Knowing about them and asking questions, knowing about their life, it fascinates me a lot. So I'm enjoying this journey. It's been very long with the Clapingo also. It's been more than 4 to 5 months. I'm enjoying, and in future also I would like to have more and more sessions. So along with the improvement, I can enjoy the interaction and I can know about the culture. I can know about the people's schedule and their life. So that's what I'm enjoying, and I would like to do further in. And with the same concept, I have started my YouTube channel. In the future, I would like to see myself as a podcast host where I can invite people and I can talk about multiple topics and I can discuss on various topics.
All right. So I look forward to come to your channel maybe.
Yeah, for sure. You're most welcome always.
All right. So jokes apart, all the very best for your future and keep enjoying.